We already talked about how your Facebook page content tends to be more about you, what you're doing, and what you're trying to promote. However, your group content should definitely be mostly about your members. According to Dana, the best way to do this is to ask the right questions. There are two types of questions that she recommends asking: decision support questions and opinion questions. Decision support questions: this is where you're asking for feedback from your group members, kind of like a focus group. For example, you could show people 3 photos of your podcast cover and then ask them to vote on their favorite. And according to Dana, there's no better way to build a buzz for your new products or offers, and no better way to get engagement. However, she doesn't recommend using polls when asking these types of questions, as they're very unhelpful from an engagement perspective. Instead, ask people to comment with their answer. This will give you much more insight into their views and can even give you the words you should be using in your marketing. This also helps people engaging with the post, which means the post is going to show up in other people's feeds for longer. Number 2, opinion questions. This one is just like it sounds. Ask your members for their opinions on a variety of topics. For instance, since Dana is in the process of starting a YouTube channel, she asked her members what kind of shows that they would prefer. And when she was trying to figure out what kind of workbook to create, she asked them to share examples of their favorite workbook. Not only did this help them with their content and their design, it created engagement and helped their members feel like they were connected with what Dana was doing. Besides asking questions, another tip Dana has for creating engaging content is to be vulnerable with your members. People love when we're honest and open, sharing when we're a hot mess, and sharing when we make mistakes. None of us are perfect, and we don't need to be. The more authentic we are, and the more we can get under the surface, the better, and the more our members will be able to relate to us. Dana also recommends celebrating with your members. When Dana's group was smaller, they would do a virtual dance party every time they welcomed 100 new members. She'd do a Facebook Live, and everyone would just dance together. But now that Dana gets 100 new members or more every day, they save the dance party for every 5,000 new members. And if you're going to be building a valuable Facebook community, you must get crystal clear about creating rules and boundaries.